Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Master of the Jungle speaking, and hey, today's a great day. I'm very excited. I've got a lot of stuff to share, and first of all, I'd like to touch on, love and happiness and how simple it is to reach it. I'm going to read a variety of information, some of my notes I've been writing down, so let me open them up right now and back up to the beginning. You see, I've been studying a lot about these solfeggio frequencies. You can find them online. Different frequencies that have occurred in ancient chants and in Gregorian chants. Check them out online. That's a very important thing to do because, as we know, E equals mc squared, as Einstein said, energy equals mass times the speed of light squared. So in other words, not only are we all interrelated in terms idea speaking, like we all are alive, we all are gods, but we also are physically similar. We all are basically light and energy and atoms. Now let's go through this. All right. So a fascinating thought from Alan Watts. The I, as in myself, makes us tighten up mentally or physically in order to do something or hear something better or focus. Like if somebody says, "Can I have your attention?" My attention, and so then you're alert and you're concerned. And this feeling of tension is somewhat phony because this is all we represent the I as, this alertness or inner awareness. And people are so tense now, it's basically an illusion. And to be frightened of life and death, people are not living as they should. In other words, they're frightened of living at their true potential. Happiness through simple means, non-physical means, being spiritual on a daily basis. Now, you gotta give up your ego, okay? I mean, there's so much out there from Freudian thought, like the id and the ego and the superego, but really, what are we? Are we supposed to have this thought and this ego that was perhaps started when we got past the beginning stages of mankind and our caveman status? We all right now that we know all this and we're aware of each other and our surroundings, we have freedom and we have liberty. But that comes with responsibility. We have to reinforce love, and we have to notice the fourth dimension, which is where vibrations and energy and angels and demons reside, but also the fifth dimension, which involves telepathy and humans using their mind, like the shamans did, people who move objects with their mind, people who understand energy. And remember, most humans only use a small percentage of their minds, like 7% or 10%. Now, I'm hoping that you're following me. If I was truly intelligent, I would be able to explain all of this in an easy format, an easy way. So, I ask that you comment what you can and add fuel to my fire so I can research more. I know this is subjective, what I'm saying, but we can't know anything to exist like God, because all we know to exist is the now. So why don't we participate in it and get excited about it? Let's play another. Here, I just wanted to start some more music. Yeah, thank you. All right, let me check my notes.
The way it is.
The way it is.
And I hope you enjoy it. It's by a guy named Mark.
Yeah, these, the artists, the pianists, people involved in artistry, they're able to communicate something that is not. It doesn't need to be explained. All it needs to be is enjoyed, and that's what Alan Watts said that life is supposed to be. I'd like you folks to check out Carl Sagan. He is influential. Carl Sagan really helps us go to the next level, not necessarily to believe in aliens and stuff, but just to understand and enjoy the vastness and the mystery that is our universe. These days, a lot of people have immediate satisfaction and they don't care about much else. Now, keep in mind this. The idea of love or fear opposed to the fact. The fact is that fear exists, and we have to address it. And we know it's real, because sometimes we have fear, and sometimes we don't have it. And the same goes for love. So, in other words, we can do anything. We can be loving, and this is an action. Love is physical, it's, we can sense love. And so it's no longer an idea. It is or it is not. So in other words, we have a lot of responsibility to create love and to, uphold our fellow man. All these ideas of love and fear are divisible. In other words, people can talk about them, but what about doing? What about being and loving? Okay? Now, let's go. So in other words, you got to give out your good vibes, and the person ultimately can be a good vibe. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart and understand your fears and your desires. Life simply is. And only ego tells us that it is some sort of idea like religion. So life simply exists. The ego and our thought tells us that, perhaps there is, so much more, but if we delve into this material sense and this material want and this kind of breakdown of life, then we can't see it as it truly is. So we must act well and be responsible with our freedom. Okay? The spirit is the creating force. God and spirit is one. And the flow of nature is the opposite of ego thinking. The ego will die. Okay? We must not let the ego kill us and hold us back from enjoying our life. For you are responsible for your surroundings. And if you don't live in conflict with the heart, then you won't feel any reason to retaliate. Okay, this is the Master of the Jungle speaking. I've put some thoughts out there, and I've suggested Alan Watts and these special frequencies, and I've also suggested Carl Sagan. But the point is to enjoy and to notice and to love. Thank you guys. This is the Master of the Jungle speaking. Good night and good luck.